Experience the magic of solar eclipses through history. Solar eclipses have not only dazzled our skies but also shaped human beliefs and advancements. Ancient civilizations, like the Maya and the Chinese, viewed these celestial events as omens, often interpreting them as signals of significant changes in leadership or fortune. They meticulously tracked the movements of the sun and moon, creating sophisticated calendars to predict when these eclipses would occur. Fast forward to the 20th century, and the 1919 solar eclipse marked a pivotal moment in science. It was during this rare event that scientists tested Albert Einstein's groundbreaking theory of general relativity. Observations made by astronomers like Arthur Eddington showed that light from distant stars curved around the sun, confirming Einstein's idea that gravity can bend light. This discovery didn't just change our understanding of the universe. It also showcased the profound connection between natural phenomena and human curiosity. So the next time an eclipse happens, remember its rich history and the insights it continues to provide. Discover the amazing wonderpuss octopus in the Philippines. This incredible creature, known scientifically as Wonderpuss photogenicus, has captivated scientists and nature lovers alike. Found in the vibrant waters around the Philippines, this nocturnal octopus is famous for its extraordinary ability to change its skin color. When sensing danger, it can rapidly shift from subtle hues to striking reds and oranges, a skill that not only helps it blend into its surroundings, but also confuses predators. The wonderpuss uses specialized cells in its skin called chromatophores, which expand or contract to reflect different colors. This remarkable mimicry allows it to display both beauty and bravery, showcasing its fascinating adaptations in the wild. Exploring the underwater habitats of the wonderpuss opens up a world filled with wonder and mystery. Have you ever seen such an incredible creature in action? Why exactly does Einstein's fridge matter today? In 1926, the brilliant Albert Einstein teamed up with physicist Leo Szilard to create a refrigerator that changed the game. This innovative appliance didn't rely on electricity, a groundbreaking idea at that time. Instead, it used a clever mixture of ammonia, butane, and water to keep things cool. Imagine how valuable that was, especially in areas without reliable power sources. Their design aimed to improve safety in homes, especially since many traditional refrigerators pose fire hazards. Although Einstein's fridge never took off commercially, it showcased his inventive spirit beyond theoretical physics and highlighted the potential for scientific ideas to solve everyday problems. Today, as we face global warming and energy shortages, revisiting such inventions can inspire new, eco-friendly technologies. So the next time you open your fridge, consider Einstein's surprising legacy in domestic technology. Believe it or not, the hydraulic press has a wild history. This incredible invention was created by Joseph Bramah in the 18th century with the aim of transforming industrial processes. Bramah's design used the principle of hydraulics, allowing a small amount of force applied at one point to create a much larger force at another. This revolutionary tool quickly became a game-changer in manufacturing, helping to shape metal and compress materials with surprising ease. Fast forward to today, and you might find the hydraulic press in some unexpected places, like viral internet videos where it crushes everyday items, from toys to fruits. People enjoy watching this powerful machine at work, and it has become a popular source of entertainment. Isn't it fascinating how inventions can shift from serious industrial uses to amusing online content? The hydraulic press shows us how creativity and technology can intersect in fun ways. So next time you see a toy getting crushed, remember its powerful origins and how far it has come. Most people don't know this, but ants are super strong. These tiny insects are true champions of heavy lifting, able to carry weights that are 50 to 100 times their own body weight. Imagine a human lifting a small car without breaking a sweat. This amazing strength is due to their unique body structure. Their small size provides a high muscle-to-mass ratio, while their tough exoskeletons help distribute weight effectively. When ants work together, their strength multiplies. They communicate with one another by using pheromones and touch signals, creating efficient transport systems that move substantial objects over considerable distances. For example, leafcutter ants are famous for their incredible highways, which they build through forests to transport pieces of vegetation back to their underground fungus farms. This combination of biological strength and teamwork has inspired engineers who develop ant-based algorithms for robotics and logistics, demonstrating that the insect world is full of clever solutions. Ants are not only remarkably strong, they're also strategic geniuses in construction and transportation. What else could we learn from these tiny titans? Hard to believe, but here's Britain's oldest joke. Dating back to the 10th century AD, this clever riddle showcases the humor of a bygone era. The joke asks, what hangs at a man's thigh and wants to poke the hole that it's often poked before? The answer, surprisingly, is a key. This riddle hints at how certain elements of human life and humor transcend time, connecting us to our ancestors in unexpected ways. Imagine how people laughed at this riddle over 1,000 years ago, particularly when keys were crucial for security and privacy, hanging from belts just like today's gadgets. Jokes like this remind us that humor has been a part of human culture for ages, showing how language and context may change, yet laughter remains timeless. Isn't it fascinating how even simple riddles can reveal so much about societal norms and daily life in the past? You might just find a little giggle as you ponder this intriguing piece of history. Did you know that dinosaurs almost escape extinction by a stroke of luck? Imagine this. 66 million years ago, a massive asteroid zoomed through space and struck the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico with devastating force. This colossal impact released energy greater than 1 million atomic bombs, leading to environmental upheaval that eradicated about 75% of Earth's species, including the mighty dinosaurs. But here's the intriguing twist. If that asteroid had hit just 30 seconds later, it would have plunged into the ocean rather than land. This detail is crucial. An oceanic impact would likely have sparked massive tsunamis and fiery explosions. However, the aftermath might have been less catastrophic compared to the rain of debris from a land impact, which resulted in long-lasting climatic shifts. As scientists study this scenario, they ponder the possibility that dinosaurs could have continued to thrive if fate had shifted slightly. These creatures ruled the planet for millions of years, leaving us with awe-inspiring fossils and stories. Next time you admire a dinosaur fossil or watch a T-Rex in a film, consider how close they came to survival. Timing can truly change everything, even in natural history. Did you know February was once the last month? The calendar as we know it today underwent significant changes long ago. Originally, the Roman calendar had just 304 days and began in March, leading to a unique situation where February was tacked on later as the last month. This meant people celebrated the new year in March, not January. However, in 46 BCE, Julius Caesar decided it was time for an upgrade. He introduced a major reform that shifted the calendar from a lunar system, which didn't align well with the seasons, to a more reliable solar-based system. This change not only added more days, but also created the 12-month structure we use today. With this reform, February shifted to its current spot, and January took the lead as the first month of the year. This fascinating transformation shows how our understanding of time has evolved and highlights the impact of one leader's decision on our daily lives. Can you imagine how confusing it would be if we celebrated the new year in March? Why exactly does the cheetah outrun your car? Cheetahs are extraordinary animals that can reach speeds surpassing 60 miles per hour, which is faster than many cars in city traffic. This incredible speed comes from their unique physical adaptations. Their lightweight bodies and long, slender legs allow for powerful strides, while their flexible spine lets them stretch and contract effectively, increasing their running speed. But it's not just about being fast. Cheetahs also have non-retractable claws that provide better traction on the ground, similar to running shoes. Plus, they have large nasal passages that deliver more oxygen to their muscles, helping them sustain high speeds during a chase. With keen eyesight, they can spot prey from far away, and their quick acceleration helps them make a successful sprint. So next time you see a car zooming by, remember that the cheetah might just be winning the race. Guess what really drives kids to share? Research shows that children have a natural urge to help and care for others, and this is evident from a young age. In various experiments, kids have been observed consistently sharing food with their peers, showcasing their innate tendency to connect and empathize. Even toddlers who might not fully grasp the concept of sharing still reach out and offer help when they see someone in need. This instinct isn't just a learned behavior, it seems to come from deep within them. The remarkable thing is that even children who are limited in their own resources often choose to give, reflecting a powerful sense of community and compassion. So what factors contribute to this incredible tendency? Understanding these behaviors can highlight the importance of nurturing empathy in children, helping create a kinder world as they grow. Here's something incredible about Gigantopithecus. This massive ape, towering at about 10 feet tall, roamed the Earth millions of years ago, capturing the imagination of not just scientists, but also myth-makers. Fossil evidence reveals some fascinating behaviors. For instance, Gigantopithecus may have buried their dead, suggesting a surprising level of intelligence often credited only to humans. Imagine a creature so large that it could leave behind such mysteries. Their existence has even inspired legendary tales like Bigfoot, weaving Gigantopithecus into the fabric of folklore. Beyond the myths, the remains of this ancient primate offer valuable insights into how these formidable creatures lived and interacted with their environment. Scientists study their teeth and bones, piecing together their diets and habitats, which helps us understand the evolution of apes. So as we explore the wonders of our planet's history, Gigantopithecus stands out not only for its size, but also for its intriguing behavior, revealing that the ancient world was as complex and fascinating as our own. Believe it or not, Kumbh Mela is astonishingly massive. This incredible festival is the world's largest religious gathering, where every 12 years millions flock to India to immerse themselves in spirituality and community by the Ganges River. The Kumbh Mela is much more than a visual feast. It symbolizes the belief that bathing in these sacred waters erases sins and leads to spiritual liberation. Imagine the cities of Allahabad, Haridwar, Ujjain, and Nashik bursting with life as they prepare for the arrival of up to 120 million visitors within a few weeks. The air crackles with excitement as attendees chant, sing, and perform rituals, weaving together a breathtaking tapestry of faith and festivity. Interestingly, this awe-inspiring event is so extensive that it can even be viewed from space. Its origins can be traced back to an ancient Hindu legend about a cosmic struggle between gods and demons over a pot of ambrosia. The Kumbh Mela highlights India's rich spiritual heritage while illustrating the unifying power of faith, as people from diverse backgrounds come together in a shared pursuit of purification and enlightenment. Prepare to be amazed by your brain's night activity. While many of us think of the brain as a daytime powerhouse, studies reveal it often kicks into high gear at night. This surprising fact comes from research showing that when we're sleeping, our brains are busy processing information, organizing memories, and even solving problems. During the night, particularly during REM sleep, the brain exhibits high levels of activity, much like when we're awake. This nighttime engagement plays a crucial role in learning, creativity, and emotional health. So if you've ever woken up feeling ready to tackle a challenge, it could be because your brain was hard at work while you were dreaming. Interestingly, this means that our best ideas might come not from the hustle of the day, but the quiet of the night. What can you do with this newfound knowledge? Have you ever wondered why cockroaches are nutrition superheroes? In the fascinating world of insects, some surprises can come from the unlikeliest of places. The cockroach species Diploptera punctata stands out for its extraordinary nurturing method. Instead of laying eggs like many of its relatives, this unique roach produces a nutrient-rich fluid filled with proteins to nourish its young. This substance boasts a protein density even higher than that of cow's milk, intriguing scientists who are on the lookout for potential superfoods. Researchers are currently investigating how this nutrient powerhouse could be used to provide sustainable food sources in the future, especially as the global demand for nutritious options grows. However, the downside is that mass-producing this insect delicacy is currently not feasible, making it more of a captivating scientific curiosity than a common meal. So, next time you think about the cockroach, consider its hidden potential. This misunderstood creature could play a crucial role in innovation for nutrition, possibly paving the way for new, sustainable approaches in a world that needs them. This might surprise you. Bill Gates bought a Da Vinci manuscript. In 1994, the tech mogul made headlines by purchasing the Codex Leicester, an ancient manuscript created by the legendary artist and inventor Leonardo da Vinci. This 72-page notebook is packed with da Vinci's musings on science, nature, and the flow of water, showcasing his extraordinary intellect and creativity. Gates paid a staggering $30.8 million for the Codex, making it one of the most expensive books ever sold. The manuscript contains drawings and writings that detail various observations, such as the importance of treating water properly and the moon's role in tides. Gates later showcased the Codex Leicester during exhibitions, allowing people to appreciate Da Vinci's genius firsthand. The purchase wasn't just a financial investment, it was a commitment to preserving and sharing knowledge from the past. What inspired Gates to acquire such a treasure, and how does it connect to our understanding of science today? This extraordinary blend of art and science continues to captivate imaginations around the world. Believe it or not, the rarest turtle is vanishing. The Rapidus swingaway turtle is one of the most elusive creatures on our planet, with fewer than 3 known specimens left in existence. Once swimming freely in the Yangtze River and some Southeast Asian lakes, this remarkable turtle has faced a significant decline in population over recent years. Habitat loss, primarily due to pollution and dam construction, has dramatically reduced its natural environment. Additionally, hunting has further threatened its survival, leading to its status as a critically endangered species. Conservation efforts are urgently needed to protect what remains of their habitat and raise awareness about this unique turtle. If we do not act quickly, we risk losing not just a species, but also an incredible link to our planet's rich biodiversity. How can we help save this precious turtle from extinction? Hard to believe, but discover the magic of Madagascar's stunning coral reefs. The coral reefs surrounding Madagascar are like underwater wonderlands, bursting with vibrant marine life and breathtaking views. These stunning reefs serve as a sanctuary for countless species, including colorful corals and playful sea turtles. If you explore these waters, you might see unique creatures like the endemic Madagascar anemone fish and the striking blue starfish, both native to this aquatic paradise. The clear waters boast exceptional visibility, making every dive an enchanting experience, akin to stepping into a real-life aquarium. As you glide through the water, swirling schools of fish surround you, while soft sea fans gently sway in the currents. Whether you're a seasoned diver or simply venturing into snorkeling for the first time, Madagascar's reefs promise an unforgettable adventure. Furthermore, local communities are committed to preserving these precious ecosystems, ensuring that future generations can share the awe of Madagascar's underwater beauty. Already dreaming about your next adventure? Dive into the enchanting world waiting beneath the waves. Let's uncover the truth about depression and neurotransmitters. Depression affects millions of people worldwide, and it's often linked to imbalances in neurotransmitters like serotonin, norepinephrine, and dopamine. These chemicals play crucial roles in regulating mood and emotional well-being. When they're out of balance, it can lead to feelings of sadness, hopelessness, and a lack of interest in everyday activities. Many treatments for depression focus on restoring these neurotransmitter levels, particularly serotonin, considered one of the key players in mood regulation. Medications like selective serotonin, reuptake inhibitors, SSRIs, are commonly prescribed to enhance serotonin availability in the brain, helping to lift mood and improve overall emotional health. Additionally, lifestyle changes, such as exercise and a balanced diet, can also positively impact neurotransmitter levels. Understanding these connections is vital as it opens the door to more effective treatments and encourages a holistic approach to mental health. Have you considered the science behind your feelings? This might surprise you. Ruyi Bridge floats in the air. This stunning bridge in China showcases an undulating design that gives it a unique, gravity-defying look, resembling a beautiful floating ribbon. Suspended 459 feet above the ground, Ria Bridge isn't just a marvel of engineering, it's also an adventure for anyone brave enough to cross its glass platforms. Walking on this incredible bridge feels like gliding over a breathtaking landscape, offering exhilarating views that let you see the world from a whole new angle. As you take each step, it's as if you're walking on air, surrounded by stunning scenery that stretches as far as the eye can see. The combination of its sleek design and transparent floor creates a thrilling experience, drawing visitors from all over to test their courage and enjoy the beauty of nature below. Would you dare to walk across Rui Bridge? Prepare to be amazed by wife-carrying competitions. Each year, the North American Wife-Carrying Championship takes place, showcasing a quirky yet entertaining event that draws crowds. In this unique competition, participants race while carrying their spouses over various obstacles. What makes it even more exciting is the prize for the winners. They receive their spouse's weight in beer and 5 times that amount in cash. To determine the spouse's weight accurately, organizers use a fun seesaw method, ensuring fairness in the competition. This event, rooted in Nordic traditions, is not just about strength but also teamwork and strategy as couples navigate the tricky course together. Spectators cheer on their favorite pairs, creating a lively atmosphere filled with humor and excitement. Have you ever thought about what it would be like to participate in such a hilarious and challenging event? This might surprise you: hair-washing myths of the Middle Ages. During this fascinating period, people held some curious beliefs about personal hygiene. Many thought that washing their hair too often could actually lead to hair loss. This idea, while unfounded, shaped how people cared for their locks. To combat perceived hair thinning, they turned to creative solutions. One popular remedy involved mixing rosemary, known for its aromatic properties, with wine. The fragrant concoction was believed to stimulate the scalp and strengthen hair. Such tonics highlight how, despite a lack of scientific understanding, people sought ways to maintain their appearance and confidence. It's incredible to think how these ancient beliefs still have echoes in our modern beauty practices today. So, next time you wash your hair, remember these unique Middle Ages myths about hair care. Ever thought about Earth's population explosion? As of today, our planet is home to about 8 billion people, a staggering number that reflects not just growth, but also the dynamic history of human civilization. To put this into perspective, throughout all of history, it's estimated that around 107 billion humans have lived on Earth. That's right, there have been more people who have walked the Earth than currently inhabit it. This enormous disparity comes from various factors, including advances in agriculture, medicine, and technology, which have allowed populations to thrive. Imagine all those generations, each contributing to the rich tapestry of human experience. From the first hunter-gatherers to today's bustling megacities, our species has found ways to adapt and survive. Interestingly, while our numbers are soaring now, growth rates have slowed in many parts of the world, leading to intriguing discussions about sustainability and resources. So, as we stand at this monumental 8 billion mark, it's worth pondering how we can responsibly share our home and ensure a bright future for generations to come. Dive into the depths of Belize's Blue Hole. This stunning underwater sinkhole is over 125 meters deep and is one of the most famous diving spots in the world. Located just off the coast of Belize, the Blue Hole is part of the larger Belize Barrier Reef Reserve System, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Divers from around the globe flock here to explore its clear blue waters, teeming with vibrant marine life. The unique geological formations and impressive stalactites give divers a chance to see what lies beneath the surface. With its mesmerizing underwater scenery and rich biodiversity, the Blue Hole offers an unforgettable experience for both seasoned divers and newcomers. Whether you're fascinated by coral reefs, curious about marine ecosystems, or just seeking adventure, this underwater wonderland is sure to leave you in awe. Are you ready to take the plunge? Can you imagine that trip to Proxima Centauri? If you decided to drive a car toward Proxima Centauri, the nearest star, at a steady speed of 70 miles per hour, you would need a staggering 356 billion years to reach your destination. That's more than 25,000 times the current age of our universe, showcasing just how immense the distances in space can be. To put this in perspective, even light, the fastest thing we know, takes over 4 years to travel from Earth to Proxima Centauri. This incredible distance presents a real challenge for interstellar travel, making any thought of visiting other stars seem nearly impossible with our current technology. While we marvel at the idea of exploring the universe, these numbers remind us just how vast and mysterious our cosmic neighborhood truly is. Are we ready to tackle such mind-boggling journeys in the future? Did you know 1 in 3 murderers remain unknown? This staggering fact highlights a real challenge faced by law enforcement in the United States. When a homicide occurs, there's roughly a 1 in 3 chance that the police will never identify the perpetrator. This statistic underscores the complexity of murder investigations, where factors like lack of evidence, unreliable witness testimonies, and the absence of suspects can hinder progress. In many cases, forensic science and advanced technology help shine a light on dark mysteries, but they may not be enough. Numerous unsolved cases linger in the shadows, leaving families searching for closure and communities grappling with fear. The reality is that a significant percentage of these crimes go cold over time. Efforts are ongoing to improve solving rates, including community engagement, increasing funding for cold case units, and utilizing new technologies like DNA analysis. Why do so many cases remain unsolved, and what can be done to change this disturbing outcome? Unlock your potential with self-defense skills. Basic self-defense techniques are not just about fighting. They can truly empower you to escape dangerous situations. Imagine walking alone at night and feeling nervous. Learning how to use your body effectively can boost your confidence and help you react quickly if you ever find yourself in a threatening scenario. Techniques like striking, blocking, or even simple escape maneuvers can make a big difference. Training in self-defense also promotes awareness of your surroundings, allowing you to spot potential dangers before they escalate. Plus, practicing these skills can be a great way to stay fit while building mental resilience. Whether it's joining a local class or watching instructional videos, taking that first step might just help you feel safer and more in control of your life. So why not consider giving self-defense a try? Did you know that Power Taekwondo pushes martial arts boundaries? This incredible form of Taekwondo takes the classic discipline many recognize and supercharges it with jaw-dropping moves. Picture athletes executing high-flying kicks and gravity-defying flips, all while maintaining the precision and discipline that Taekwondo is known for. The explosive movements showcase not just strength, but also creativity, transforming each bout into a captivating performance. Originating as a fusion of traditional Taekwondo and various acrobatic elements, Power Taekwondo emphasizes showmanship and athleticism, making it a thrilling spectacle to watch. Whether you're a martial arts enthusiast or just looking for an exciting new sport to explore, Power Taekwondo invites you to witness the electrifying energy and skill involved. Are you ready to see just how far martial arts can go? Check out Neil Patrick Harris's custom suits from TV. In the beloved series How I Met Your Mother, Neil Patrick Harris portrayed the charming and stylish character Barney Stinson, known for his impeccable fashion sense. What many fans might not know is that all of Barney's iconic suits were custom-tailored specifically for Harris, ensuring a perfect fit and unique styles that match the character's larger-than-life personality. The ensemble created by costume designer Dan Lawson not only reflected Barney's flamboyant nature, but also showcased a variety of fabrics and colors that changed with the seasons and storylines. After the series wrapped up, Harris took some of these extraordinary suits home with him, a tangible piece of the show that holds special memories. Imagine having a bit of TV history in your wardrobe. Isn't it fascinating how clothing can tell stories about characters and their journeys? Most people don't know this, but pirates loved earrings. This quirky belief stemmed from a time when sailors, enduring long days at sea, looked for any advantage in enhancing their vision. Pirates, in particular, believed that wearing earrings made from precious metals such as gold and silver could offer them special powers, especially in warding off ailments or improving their eyesight. Picture a fearless pirate, eye patch over one eye, adorned with a shimmering earring on the other. What a striking image! While there is no scientific evidence supporting this notion, as a shiny ornament won't actually improve your vision, the superstition became a defining part of their aesthetic. This idea was so pervasive that it influenced modern portrayals of pirates, leading to a popular image of rugged individuals sporting lavish earrings. So the next time you watch a film featuring swashbuckling adventures, take a moment to reflect on the blend of history, mythology, and fashion that those earrings represent. Pirates might have been feared and admired for their daring escapades, but their choice of jewelry tells a fascinating story all its own. Why exactly do elephants fear buzzing bees? They are so terrified of these tiny creatures that the sound of buzzing can send an entire herd running for safety. Elephants have a well-developed social system, and they communicate using a range of vocalizations. One of the fascinating ways they protect each other is by rumbling a specific low-frequency sound to alert fellow elephants when bees are nearby. Unlike most animals, elephants can hear these low rumbles over several miles. This ability to detect each other's warnings is crucial for their survival, as bee stings can be painful and dangerous. Elephants even remember the locations of beehives and avoid them, showcasing their remarkable intelligence and instinct. Isn't it incredible how these gentle giants adapt to their environment to keep safe? Elephants remind us that even the largest animals can be wary of the smallest threats in nature. Discover the daring world of Silk Road smuggling. When the Ottoman Empire decided to block the Silk Road, it created a major challenge for merchants who relied on this vital trade route. Faced with strict restrictions, many of these traders resorted to clever strategies like smuggling and bribery to keep their businesses afloat. This situation reveals just how determined people can be to maintain their livelihoods, even when the odds are stacked against them. Traders would often hide goods in secret compartments or use false documents to deceive authorities. Bribing local officials became a common practice, allowing them to slip past checkpoints unnoticed. The risks were high, but for many, the potential rewards outweighed the danger. Through ingenuity and bravery, these merchants navigated a complicated web of obstacles, showing us that the spirit of trade knows no bounds. How did these acts of defiance shape our understanding of commerce? Did you know raindrop cake is edible art? This unique dessert, hailing from Japan, is as much about visual appeal as it is about flavor. Imagine a translucent, jelly-like structure that looks like a gigantic raindrop resting on a plate. The cake is made primarily from water and agar-agar, which is a jelly-like substance derived from seaweed. Its delicate texture and appearance are meant to resemble actual raindrops, giving it an enchanting quality. Traditionally served with a light drizzle of syrup and a sprinkle of roasted soybean flour, raindrop cake offers a refreshing, subtle sweetness that perfectly complements its striking look. It's not just a treat for the taste buds, it's a feast for the eyes. In Japan, this dessert has gained incredible popularity, turning into a social media sensation as people love sharing its beauty online. So next time you're in the mood for something different, why not try making or tasting raindrop cake? You'll be amazed at how this simple yet elegant dessert can transform a meal into an artistic experience. Is it really true that the Kuiper Belt holds secrets? This fascinating region beyond Neptune's orbit is home to countless small, icy objects, such as comets and dwarf planets. The Kuiper Belt extends from about 30 to 55 astronomical units from the Sun, which is a vast stretch of space filled with remnants from the solar system's early days. By studying these icy bodies, scientists can glean important clues about how our solar system formed over 4.5 billion years ago. One of the most famous inhabitants of this belt is Pluto, once considered the 9th planet, but now recognized as a dwarf planet. Observing these distant objects also helps astronomers understand the dynamics of the outer solar system and the potential for discovering more celestial bodies. So next time you gaze at the stars, remember that the Kuiper Belt is like a treasure chest of cosmic history just waiting to be explored. Let's uncover the truth about our amazing feat. The average person walks about 75,000 miles, which is roughly the distance from the Earth to the Moon. Over a lifetime, this adds up to approximately 216 million steps. Isn't that incredible? Every step we take is a testament to our body's remarkable ability to move and adapt. Walking is a simple yet powerful activity that keeps us healthy and active. Think about the daily routines that contribute to those miles, from strolling in the park to running errands. These steps not only help maintain our physical fitness, but also enhance our mental well-being. So when you next take a walk, remember that every step counts towards an amazing journey, both literally and figuratively. Have you thought about how far you've already walked in your life? Believe it or not, an atomic bomb fell in South Carolina. In 1950, a U.S. Air Force B-47 bomber accidentally dropped an unarmed nuclear bomb near Mars Bluff, creating quite a stir. Luckily, the bomb didn't have its plutonium core, so it didn't detonate like a nuclear weapon. However, the conventional explosives inside went off, resulting in a massive explosion that carved out a notable crater in the ground. This shocking incident illuminated the dangers of transporting nuclear weapons, even when they are not armed. The blast damaged several nearby homes, leaving families in a state of panic and confusion. While no one was killed, the event raised serious questions about safety protocols regarding nuclear armaments during peacetime. Can you imagine living near the site of such a close call with history? This extraordinary mishap serves as a reminder of the unexpected risks faced during military operations. Have you ever wondered why hand washing is so important? Dr. Ignaz Semmelweis made a groundbreaking discovery that changed childbirth forever. In the 19th century, many women died during or shortly after giving birth, with mortality rates soaring to 12%. Semmelweis, a Hungarian doctor, noticed a shocking trend. When doctors moved from performing autopsies on cadavers to delivering babies without washing their hands, they unintentionally spread deadly germs. By simply advocating for hand washing between these two tasks, he dramatically reduced the mortality rate to just 2%. His ideas faced resistance at first, as many in the medical community were skeptical of the germ theory, which had not yet gained widespread acceptance. However, Semmelweis's work was a crucial first step towards modern hygiene practices. Today, we understand how washing our hands prevents the spread of infections, not just in hospitals, but everywhere. So next time you wash your hands, remember the legacy of Semmelweis and his fight for safer childbirth. Children's emotions reveal pandemic's hidden impact. As families navigated the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic, kids displayed a range of emotional responses that highlighted the crisis's psychological toll. From fear and anxiety to sadness and uncertainty, children took on feelings reflecting the upheaval around them. Many kids, being incredibly perceptive, seemed to absorb the worries of their parents and caregivers, leading to heightened stress levels. The pandemic disrupted routines, took away social interactions, and added a layer of unpredictability to their lives, leaving many children feeling overwhelmed. School closures and limited outdoor activities further compounded their feelings of isolation, turning what used to be a carefree childhood into a time filled with worry. Understanding these emotional responses is crucial for parents and educators, as it allows them to provide better support. By openly discussing feelings and creating a safe space for expression, families can help children cope with these challenging emotions in healthy ways. How can we better support our children during such tough times? Believe it or not, ancient Rome had its own Barbie doll. Archaeologists recently discovered what might be the world's oldest Barbie doll, a remarkable 9-inch ivory figurine found tucked away in a sarcophagus. This isn't just any old toy. The doll's limbs were expertly jointed with tiny metal pins, giving her the ability to move, much like modern dolls. Alongside her were miniature treasures including combs, sparkly jewelry, and a delicate mirror box. This incredible find not only showcases the impressive craftsmanship of Roman artisans, but also sheds light on the lives of wealthy children from the 2nd century CE. Imagine little girls playing with finely made dolls that mirrored their lives, offering a glimpse into the past. This discovery opens up fascinating discussions about childhood, social status, and creativity in ancient Rome. How cool is it to think that even back then, kids had their own fashion and accessories. What if I told you redwoods can survive fire? These magnificent trees have developed incredible fire-resistant adaptations that help them thrive in fire-prone environments. As redwoods grow, their bark thickens, forming a shield that not only protects them from flames, but also helps resist harmful fungi. This thick bark is rich in tannins, which are natural compounds that ward off infections and pests. This unique combination allows redwoods and their close relatives, the giant sequoias, to live for thousands of years even when wildfires sweep through their habitats. In fact, these trees often emerge from wildfires healthier than before, fostering new growth in the aftermath. Their astonishing resilience serves as a vital reminder of nature's ability to adapt and survive under extreme conditions. Isn't it fascinating how these trees have evolved to withstand challenges that would easily destroy many other species? Hard to believe, but casinos use tech to track bets. Modern casinos are equipped with advanced technologies to keep a close eye on betting patterns. This constant monitoring helps identify players who might try to manipulate the game or cheat in any way. By using sophisticated software and surveillance systems, casinos can analyze the behavior of numerous players simultaneously. If someone is betting unusually or making strange moves, the system flags it for further investigation. This not only protects the casino's interests, but also enhances the overall experience for honest players, making sure everyone has a fair shot at winning. In a world where fairness is key, these technologies help maintain credibility and trust in the gaming environment. Next time you visit a casino, remember there's more to the experience than just fun and games. There's a whole system ensuring everything runs smoothly and securely. Did you know that blood rain can really happen? This unusual phenomenon occurs when strong winds kick up sand particles from deserts and carry them high into the atmosphere. When these tiny particles mix with rain, they can create a reddish tint that makes the water look like it's bleeding. Primarily seen in arid regions, blood rain can happen during severe dust storms. It's not actually blood, of course, but the effect can be striking and eerie. The sand, often from sources like the Sahara Desert, gets propelled into storm clouds far away, sometimes traveling hundreds of miles before mingling with precipitation. When the rain falls, it can stain surfaces a rusty color, leaving people puzzled and amazed. So next time you see a strange rain, remember the fascinating connection between dust and weather. Most people don't know this, but China is vast. With borders stretching over 22,000 miles, China shares its land with 14 different countries, making it one of the most geographically connected nations in the world. Imagine a giant jigsaw puzzle where each piece represents a neighboring country, from Russia to India and from Vietnam to Mongolia. This extensive network of borders highlights not only China's geographical significance, but also its complex international relations. Each neighbor brings unique cultural ties, trade partnerships, and diplomatic challenges. For example, its relationships with countries like India are often marked by border disputes, while trade with nations like South Korea thrives remarkably. Understanding how these connections shape China's role on the global stage provides insights into both local cultures and international affairs. Have you ever considered how these borders impact our daily lives? Can you imagine that huge rockets launch from here? Cape Canaveral in Florida, once called Cape Kennedy, is an extraordinary place where U.S. spacecraft come to life. Since the 1960s, this landmark has hosted countless missions, helping shape the course of space exploration. It's famous for the Apollo missions, which took astronauts to the moon, and the space shuttle flights that carried people and cargo to the International Space Station. Standing at Cape Canaveral, you can feel the excitement in the air as each launch brings the promise of discovery and innovation. The site is not just a launch pad, but a symbol of human ingenuity, where scientists and engineers work tirelessly to push the boundaries of what we know. With every rocket that soars into the skies, it's hard not to wonder what new adventures await us among the stars. Is it really true that honey fungus is massive? Absolutely. The Armillaria ostoya, known as the honey fungus, stretches over a staggering 2,085 acres within Oregon's Malheur National Forest. This incredible organism is not just large, but also ancient, estimated to be more than 2,400 years old. Beneath the forest floor, it is intricately connected through a vast network of mycelial threads, linking it with many trees and plants. While this peculiar fungus can harm certain trees by invading their root systems, it also plays a crucial role in the ecosystem. It helps decompose dead organic matter, recycling nutrients back into the soil. This process supports new plant growth, demonstrating that even seemingly harmful organisms like the honey fungus have a valuable place in nature. So next time you hear about a mushroom, remember that some can be truly colossal and vital to the environment. You might be surprised to learn about tomatoes. Did you know that tomatoes are not originally from Italy? They made their grand entrance in the 16th century, brought over from the Americas. At first, Italians were skeptical of this vibrant fruit, thinking it might be poisonous. However, once they realized how delicious it was, they embraced it. And now tomatoes are a key ingredient in many beloved Italian dishes like pasta sauce and bruschetta. Similarly, potatoes, which are now closely linked to Irish cuisine, were introduced to Ireland around the same time. Originally from the Andean region of South America, this tuber quickly became essential in Irish kitchens, inspiring hearty meals like colcannon and shepherd's pie. The incorporation of these two foods revolutionized the culinary landscape of Italy and Ireland, proving that sometimes something foreign can become a cherished staple. Isn't it fascinating how these foods change the way people eat in these countries? What if I told you Britney Spears changed pop music forever? In 1998, Britney burst onto the scene with her unforgettable debut single, Baby One More Time. The song's catchy melody and addictive chorus quickly captured the hearts of teens around the globe, establishing her as a pop sensation. Accompanying the song was a breakout music video featuring Britney in her iconic schoolgirl outfit, which sparked countless imitations and discussions about style and image in the music industry. This powerful combination of toe-tapping pop tunes and stunning performances propelled her to fame, creating a whole new standard for pop stars. By the early 2000s, she became a cultural phenomenon, influencing fashion, music, and even social media as she interacted with fans. More than just a performer, Britney became an emblem of a generation, inspiring countless musicians and leaving a lasting mark on pop culture. How did she manage to do it? What if I told you about edible insect candies? Hot Licks is a fascinating brand that stands out by creating treats like chocolate-covered scorpions and barbecue worms. While the idea of munching on bugs might sound bizarre to some, Hot Licks wants to make insect consumption an accepted and tasty option for everyone. This unique approach isn't just for thrill seekers. It's a clever way to introduce more sustainable protein sources into our diets. Edible insects are packed with nutrients and require less land and water to farm compared to traditional livestock. With each crunchy bite, you might be surprised by the blend of flavors and textures, turning the creepy into something deliciously fun. As we face global food challenges, embracing alternatives like these could lead to a healthier planet and diverse culinary adventures. So why not give it a try and see if you can handle the buzz of these intriguing treats? Who knows, you might just find a new favorite snack. Is it really true that bridges need heavy trucks? Before a bridge can welcome cars, cyclists, and pedestrians, engineers put it to the test using heavy trucks. This crucial load test checks if the bridge can handle the weight and pressure it will face daily. Imagine seeing a convoy of massive trucks rumbling across a brand new bridge. These tests simulate real-life conditions by distributing weight across the bridge structure in different ways. Engineers pay close attention to see how the bridge reacts. Does it sway, creak, or hold steady? By ensuring safety and durability, they help prevent potential disasters. Load testing is a key step in confirming that a bridge can support all the vehicles it will encounter over its lifespan, ensuring countless journeys are safe and sound. So the next time you cross a bridge, remember the heavy trucks that help secure your safe passage. Did you know that music can change how we feel time? Research shows that music influences brain regions tied to timing and emotional processing. When you listen to upbeat tunes, you might find yourself losing track of time, feeling more energized and engaged with the moment. On the flip side, slower or sad music often makes us more aware of time's passage, reflecting our mood and emotions. This fascinating link is not just a curiosity, it's a powerful tool in therapy. For example, music therapy has become an essential part of treatment for patients with neurological disorders, like Parkinson's disease. Therapists use rhythm and melody to help improve motor skills and emotional well-being in these patients. So next time you put on your favorite playlist, remember that those beats and melodies are doing more than just entertaining you. They're actively shaping your brain's experience. Ever thought about why ciabatta is so popular? Ciabatta is not just any bread. It's a delightful Italian creation known for its flat, rectangular shape and delightful crispy crust. This bread has a fascinating airy interior that boasts large air pockets, giving it a unique texture that many find irresistible. Each bite is a wonderful combination of crunch and softness. People love ciabatta for its versatility, making it perfect for everything from sandwiches to serving with soup or a dip. Its flavor profile is also something to rave about, subtly nutty and slightly tangy. It pairs wonderfully with a variety of toppings, including olive oil and balsamic vinegar. Plus, the bread's sturdy structure allows it to hold up to hearty fillings, making it a favorite choice in Italian cuisine. So the next time you enjoy a fresh loaf of ciabatta, remember it's not just about the taste, it's a comforting piece of culinary art. How do flowers boost your mood on Valentine's Day? Each year, a surprising 15% of American women decide to send themselves flowers on this special day. This trend highlights a growing culture of self-love and appreciation. In a world where we often prioritize others' happiness, treating ourselves can feel incredibly empowering. Sending yourself flowers isn't just about enjoying their beauty, it can also lift your spirits and brighten your day. Studies show that receiving flowers can trigger positive emotions and reduce stress, making it a thoughtful gift to yourself. You might notice vibrant colors and pleasant scents reflecting joyful feelings and self-care practices. This act of kindness towards oneself encourages a loving mindset, inspiring others to do the same. So next time Valentine's Day rolls around, consider joining the trend. Sending flowers to yourself can be a wonderful way to celebrate not just romance, but also your own worth and happiness. Why wait for someone else to appreciate you when you can celebrate yourself? This might surprise you: physics lessons from a dog. In How to Teach Physics to Your Dog, author Chad Orzel creatively uses his German Shepherd mix, Emmy, to unravel the complexities of physics in a fun and approachable way. Orzel has a unique talent for turning dry scientific topics like quantum mechanics into engaging stories that anyone can understand, thanks to Emmy's delightful personality and commentary. Imagine your pet sitting beside you as you explore concepts that used to seem daunting. With Orzel's clever analogies and Emmy's playful antics, readers find themselves laughing while grasping significant scientific ideas. For instance, Emmy might help explain how particles behave in a way that feels more like a heartwarming chat than a textbook lesson. This clever mix of humor and information not only enlivens the study of physics, but also bridges the gap between complex theories and everyday experiences. So, who knew a dog could be such a great teacher? Why exactly does Uranus stand out among planets? Uranus is the seventh planet from the Sun and a remarkable giant in our solar system. With its striking blue-green color, it captures the interest of astronomers and curious minds alike. Since the early 1990s, scientists have focused their studies on its atmosphere, revealing some fascinating characteristics. Unlike other planets, Uranus rotates on its side, which leads to extreme seasonal changes. Its atmosphere is primarily made of hydrogen and helium, but it also contains methane, which gives it that unique hue. The winds in Uranus's atmosphere can reach speeds up to 560 miles per hour, creating amazing weather patterns. Researchers are continuously exploring this icy world through powerful telescopes and space missions, hoping to gain insights into its mysterious structure and history. What new secrets about Uranus will future missions uncover? Prepare to be amazed by a Chernobyl hero. On April 26, 1986, a catastrophic nuclear disaster unfolded at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant in Ukraine, and one of the first responders was firefighter Vladimir Provik. He rushed to contain the blaze, unaware of the extreme danger awaiting him. The intense radiation levels were off the charts, and despite the risks, he braved the situation to help save lives. Tragically, his heroism came with a heavy cost. The radiation exposure altered his eye color from brown to blue, a striking and eerie reminder of his ordeal. Just 15 days after that fateful day, Vladimir succumbed to severe radiation poisoning, illustrating the perilous conditions faced by those who respond to nuclear emergencies. His sacrifice exemplifies the bravery of first responders who put their lives on the line in dire situations. Today, let us remember not only the disaster, but also the courageous individuals like Provik, who faced unimaginable risks to protect others. What can we learn from their heroism? What saved the iconic cathedral from destruction? In the 19th century, a stunning cathedral faced the terrifying threat of demolition due to years of neglect. Fortunately, thanks to Sir Benjamin Lee Guinness, the heir to the Guinness Brewery, this historic building was lovingly restored in the 1800s. Guinness recognized the cathedral's cultural worth and took action to preserve this gem for future generations. Today, visitors to the cathedral can explore a modern visitor center and museum that tell the fascinating story of Ireland's rich history. Walking through its awe-inspiring architecture, one can feel the echoes of time and heritage that shaped the nation. The cathedral now stands not only as a place of worship, but also as a vibrant cultural heritage site that attracts people from all over the world. Its restoration reflects the importance of valuing and protecting our historical landmarks. So whether you're a history buff or just curious about Ireland's past, this cathedral offers a glimpse into the nation's soul. Why did Charles Lindbergh become Time's first Man of the Year? In 1927, Charles Lindbergh soared to fame as the first person to be honored as Time magazine's Man of the Year, thanks to his incredible achievement in aviation. After completing the first solo nonstop flight across the Atlantic Ocean in his custom-built aircraft, the Spirit of St. Louis, Lindbergh captured the world's imagination. The journey from New York to Paris took over 33 hours, during which he overcame various challenges, including fatigue and weather conditions. His success made him a global hero, inspiring many to take to the skies. Following this milestone, Time magazine decided to continue honoring influential figures annually, highlighting their impacts on society. Lindbergh's groundbreaking flight didn't just change his life, it also changed how we celebrate extraordinary accomplishments in our world. Can you imagine Leonardo da Vinci's first robot? This remarkable invention, known as a mechanical knight, was a groundbreaking design by da Vinci, one of history's greatest thinkers. Although it was never built during his lifetime, its detailed plans showcase a visionary approach to technology. The knight could sit, wave its arms, and turn its head, all through a series of intricate gears and pulleys. This early automaton represents not just the creativity of the Renaissance, but also lays the groundwork for modern robotics. Da Vinci's genius was not limited to painting. He also dabbled in various mechanical designs, indicating a deep understanding of physics and engineering. His work inspires today's engineers and inventors, proving that the concepts of movement and automation were fascinating even in the 15th century. As we explore current advancements in robotics, it's exciting to think about how Da Vinci's ideas resonate today. What other ancient inventions might inspire our future innovations? Believe it or not, snakes are amazing climbers. These fascinating reptiles have a unique way of navigating trees, showcasing their incredible adaptability and skill. When a snake wants to climb, it wraps its muscular body around the trunk of a tree, using its muscles to grip and hold on tightly. As it ascends, the snake alternates its grip, adjusting to the varying shapes and thicknesses of the tree. This method allows them to move efficiently, whether they're slithering up a thin branch or a thick trunk. Different species of snakes, like the green tree python, are particularly known for their climbing abilities, often seen resting high in the branches. Climbing not only helps snakes escape predators, but also puts them in the right spot to hunt for prey, such as birds and small mammals. So next time you think of snakes as merely ground dwellers, remember their impressive climbing skills. Who knew these slithery creatures could also embrace the heights? Discover the longest canyon in the Tibetan Plateau. Stretching over 500 kilometers, this stunning canyon outshines the famous Grand Canyon in the United States. Nestled within the majestic Tibetan Plateau, it boasts spectacular landscapes and a rich variety of ecosystems that are simply breathtaking. The combination of towering cliffs, roaring rivers, and vibrant flora and fauna creates a unique environment that not only mesmerizes tourists, but also piques the interest of scientists and researchers. They flock to this natural wonder to study its intriguing geology and explore its diverse biodiversity. From rare plant species to fascinating wildlife, the canyon is a treasure trove of discoveries waiting to be made. Whether you're an adventurer seeking thrilling hikes or a nature lover keen to witness magnificence, the Tibetan Plateau's canyon offers experiences that capture the imagination and inspire awe. Are you ready to explore this hidden gem? Let's uncover the truth about Rav and Hitam. The story of a young man's death has sent shockwaves through these two cities, opening up discussions about community, growth, and safety. This tragic event isn't just a sad moment in history, it serves as a catalyst for change. As local residents reflect on how this loss affects their neighborhoods, they recognize the need for more robust safety measures in urban planning. The young man's life, marked by hopes and dreams, now symbolizes the potential for better infrastructure, communal support, and awareness programs. It's about turning grief into action. How can Rav and Hitam transform this painful chapter into an opportunity for progress? By engaging citizens in conversations about city development, fostering a sense of unity, and prioritizing well-being, these cities can honor his memory while crafting a brighter future for everyone. Guess what really drives cancer research today? Scientists are diving into the intriguing world of bee venom in the fight against aggressive breast cancer cells. Research is showcasing how certain compounds found in this natural substance could potentially take down cancer cells that are known to be stubborn and difficult to treat. The idea is exciting, but it's important to take a step back and consider the risks involved, especially since bee venom can trigger allergic reactions in some people. While the preliminary findings are promising, researchers emphasize the need for thorough testing to ensure safety and efficacy. Could this unique approach become a powerful tool in cancer treatment? As studies continue, the hope is that these buzzing little creatures might contribute to breakthroughs that save lives. Stay tuned for updates on this fascinating area of research. Let's uncover the truth about dangerous hippos. In a shocking encounter in Africa, a hunter discovered just how unpredictable wildlife can be when he faced a hippo's wrath. While he was likely trying to observe these massive creatures, the hippo unexpectedly charged at him, resulting in overturned vehicles and a frantic escape that left him stranded in a tree. Hippos, although appearing docile and often associated with serene riverside scenes, are among the most dangerous animals in Africa. They can run surprisingly fast and have powerful jaws capable of crushing bones. This incident serves as a powerful reminder that wildlife isn't just about beautiful landscapes and cute animals. It can also be unpredictable and dangerous. Respecting their space and understanding their behavior is crucial for anyone venturing into their territory. Are you ready to learn more about how to stay safe around wild animals? Can you believe the Rafflesia arnoldis size? This stunning flower is the largest in the world, reaching a jaw-dropping diameter of about 3 feet. Found primarily in the rainforests of Southeast Asia, especially in Indonesia, this striking plant is known for its vibrant reddish color and unique shape, resembling a gigantic fleshy star. The Rafflesia arnoldi is not just impressive for its size, it also has a distinct smell that some describe as resembling rotting meat. This odor attracts pollinators like flies, which are essential for the flower's reproduction. Unlike typical plants, Rafflesia doesn't have leaves, stems, or roots. Instead, it lives as a parasite within the vines of its host plant. Each bloom lasts about a week, making the experience of spotting one an unforgettable adventure for nature lovers. Have you ever encountered something as extraordinary as the Rafflesia arnoldi? Can you imagine Malta's bravery during World War II? Despite facing relentless bombings, Malta stood strong as a crucial outpost for the Allies. Its strategic location in the Mediterranean made it vital for controlling supply routes and launching operations against Axis forces. Throughout the war, the Maltese people showed remarkable resilience, enduring immense hardship while providing essential support to Allied troops. In 1942, in recognition of their courage, King George VI got awarded Malta the George Cross, a prestigious civilian honor rarely given. This award not only celebrated their bravery, but also became a key part of Malta's national identity, symbolizing the island's determination and spirit during some of the darkest days of the conflict. Today, the George Cross is prominently displayed on the national flag, reminding everyone of Malta's heroic past. How does a small island become a symbol of bravery? What if I told you women can't enter Mount Athos? This unique place, governed by the Aviton ban, established in 1046 AD, is one of the rare locations in the world where women are completely prohibited from visiting. Nestled in Greece, Mount Athos is a stunning peninsula known for its serene landscapes and rich monastic history, home to 20 ancient monasteries. But the strict rule limiting access to men alone persists, drawing both fascination and controversy. The ban is rooted in the area's spiritual beliefs, emphasizing the importance of maintaining a male-only environment as part of its religious practices. For centuries, this has led to questions about gender equality and tradition. While many argue that respecting cultural heritage is vital, others believe that everyone should have the right to explore such a remarkable site. What do you think about this ban? Is it time for a change? Did you know kangaroos can swim amazingly well? These remarkable animals are often associated with hopping around the Australian outback, but they also have a surprising talent: swimming. Kangaroos are proficient swimmers, using their strong legs to paddle through water while cleverly employing their tails as a rudder. This unique feature allows them to steer efficiently, making it easier to navigate across rivers or lakes. While you might not expect to see a kangaroo splashing around, they are quite capable of swimming to escape danger or simply to cool off on a hot day. Their swimming technique is so effective that they can even swim for extended periods without tiring easily. In addition to their swimming skills, kangaroos have powerful hind legs that can propel them to great distances on land. So the next time you think of kangaroos, remember that they're not just built for hopping. They can dive into the water and swim with grace too. Isn't that impressive? Why does the Pinnacles Desert astound visitors? In Nambung National Park, Western Australia, you can find an incredible natural masterpiece known as the Pinnacles Desert. This striking landscape is dotted with thousands of tall limestone pillars that rise majestically from the sandy ground. These unique formations were created between 25,000 and 30,000 years ago. Imagine seashells buried under the ocean, which eventually turned into limestone as they hardened over time. Winds and erosion sculpted these pillars into their modern shapes, making the area look almost otherworldly. When you visit, you'll feel like you've stepped onto another planet with sharp cliffs and towering columns all around you. The contrast between the golden sand and the pale limestone creates stunning views, especially during sunrise and sunset. Exploring the Pinnacles Desert offers both a geological lesson and a breathtaking visual feast. Whether you're a nature lover, a photographer, or just someone curious about our planet's wonders, this unique site promises an unforgettable experience. So are you ready to see these remarkable formations in person? Guess what? Google values skills over your GPA. In a surprising twist, Google has changed its hiring standards, shifting focus away from traditional metrics like grade point average, GPA, and standardized test scores. Instead, the tech giant now prioritizes practical skills and real-world problem-solving abilities. This new approach reflects a broader understanding that talent comes in many forms, and not everyone follows the conventional path of attending college. In fact, an interesting statistic reveals that about 14% of Google employees never attended college at all. This shift signals a remarkable change in how companies view education and skills. By valuing what candidates can do over what grades they received, Google is paving the way for a diverse workforce filled with innovative thinkers and doers. So if you're passionate and skilled, your opportunities may be wider than you think. What did Thomas Jefferson do with a stuffed moose? In a remarkable twist of history, Thomas Jefferson once spent the equivalent of $1,400 today to ship a stuffed moose all the way to France. This unusual decision was part of Jefferson's effort to showcase the grandeur of American wildlife, as he aimed to prove to Europeans that the New World was home to large and impressive animals. At the time, the moose was considered a symbol of the wild, untamed beauty of America, and Jefferson believed it would leave a lasting impression on French nobility. Imagine the scene as this giant creature traveled across the ocean. The stuffed moose not only highlighted America's natural wonders, but also served as a cultural ambassador, sparking curiosity and conversation among the elite in France. Jefferson's grand gesture reflected his passion for natural history and diplomacy, showcasing the fascinating link between politics, culture, and nature in the early days of America. Who knew that a single moose could create such an exciting connection between two continents? Ever tasted pambazo? It's a Mexican delight. This traditional dish is not only delicious, but also a favorite at celebrations and food stalls across Mexico. Pambazo is a unique creation made with compact, sturdy bread that holds up against a rich, spicy sauce known as aguajillo. Imagine biting into soft dough that's perfectly soaked with flavor without falling apart. The sauce, made from guajillo peppers, adds a vibrant red color and a depth of flavor that dances on your palate. Vendors often serve pambazo filled with potatoes, chorizo, or other tasty ingredients, ensuring each bite is packed with flavor. Whether you find it at a bustling street market or during a festive gathering, pambazo brings people together, making every occasion feel special. The combination of textures, the crispy edges of the bread, the smooth sauce, and the hearty filling creates a truly unforgettable culinary experience. So next time you're looking to explore authentic Mexican flavors, don't miss out on trying this mouth-watering dish that captures the spirit of Mexican cuisine. Why did ancient Greeks doubt the number one? Ancient Greeks had a unique perspective on numbers, viewing one not as a number, but more as a concept. This idea emerged from their philosophical and mathematical explorations, where they focused on the notion of unity and its role in the cosmos. Thinkers like Pythagoras and Plato debated the essence of numbers, leading to a belief that one represented a singular idea rather than a numeral like 2 or 3. This might sound surprising, but even after the time of the Greeks, this idea sparked debates among scholars for centuries. Many found it controversial and questioned whether something could exist without being counted as a number. The transition in thought regarding the definition of numbers evolved significantly over time, ultimately leading to our current understanding. Today we recognize one as the foundation of counting, but the ancient Greeks opened up fascinating discussions about the nature of numbers and existence that still resonate in philosophy and mathematics today. Did you know about Sweden's unique Vika food tradition? In the picturesque village of Vika, people celebrate a delightful culinary practice that dates back generations. This tradition involves preparing a dish called Vika kaka, a special cake that's usually baked for festive occasions. What makes this cake unique is the use of locally sourced ingredients, like fresh berries and honey from nearby hives. Community members often gather to share recipes and stories while enjoying this sweet treat. The preparation of Vika kaka isn't just about baking. It's a social event that strengthens bonds among neighbors and friends. As villagers pass down their baking secrets, they not only keep the tradition alive but also create lasting memories. This blend of food, culture, and community spirit leaves many wondering how each generation will add their own twist to this beloved recipe. Guess what really drives modern scams? A finance worker in Hong Kong fell victim to a staggering $25 million fraud scheme that used advanced deepfake technology. In this alarming case, the victim was tricked during a video call where fraudsters created lifelike digital recreations of the worker's actual colleagues. Even though the finance worker had some doubts about an initial phishing email, the convincing impersonations during the call made it hard to resist. The technology behind deepfakes lets scammers manipulate videos so effectively that they can imitate real people almost flawlessly. This incident highlights not just the rising sophistication of scams, but also the importance of remaining vigilant and questioning even the most seemingly legitimate communications. As fraud becomes more high-tech, how can we protect ourselves from being the next targets? A unique theater straddles the US-Canada border. This intriguing place has a stage set in the United States, while most of its audience sits in Canada. Imagine enjoying a live performance and being part of two countries at once. Located in a small border town, this theater specializes in creating a special experience where Canadians and Americans can share the joy of theater, though it comes with its own challenges. For instance, the theater must navigate complex logistics concerning customs and border regulations, ensuring that all attendees can enjoy the show without a hitch. The idea of theater uniting people from different nations bursts with excitement, sparking conversations about culture and creativity. Whether it's a musical, play, or comedy show, this special venue constantly reminds us of how art can transcend borders. The experience is unlike any other, making it a must-visit destination for theater lovers. So have you ever thought about watching a show while technically in two countries at the same time? Is it really true that dragonflies can fly backward? You bet it is. Dragonflies are fascinating insects that can reach flight speeds of up to 30 miles per hour, which is impressive for their size. Their incredible agility allows them to hover in place, dart in any direction, and yes, even fly backward. These abilities make dragonflies not only beautiful to watch, but also effective hunters. They play a vital role in our ecosystem by controlling insect populations. One of their favorite snacks, mosquitoes. With a steady diet of these pesky bugs, dragonflies help keep our outdoor spaces more comfortable. They're like nature's little flying superheroes, swooping in to save the day from annoying pests. So next time you see a dragonfly flitting about, remember how important they are to keeping the balance in our environment. Did you know water helps create beautiful pearls? The gentle movement of water is essential in the fascinating world of pearl formation. As an oyster or a mollusk unknowingly embraces an irritant, like a grain of sand, it begins to coat it with layers of nacre, the same substance that gives pearls their luster. This delightful dance of water keeps the developing pearl in motion, allowing it to receive an even layer of nacre, which smooths and polishes its surface over time. Without consistent water movement, pearls could end up uneven or even misshapen. Interestingly, these natural gems can vary in size from tiny beads to remarkable orbs, making each pearl unique. Water's role in this magical process highlights the wonders of nature and reminds us of the delicate balance that creates such treasured treasures from the sea. Isn't that amazing? Believe it or not, the flickbook machine is magical. This innovative device, created by artist J.Z. Fontaine, brings drawings to life in a captivating way. Imagine holding a small book that, when flipped rapidly, transforms static images into moving tales right before your eyes. The flickbook machine is like a mini cinema, allowing you to enjoy vintage animation anywhere you go. By using clever flipbook mechanics, it combines art and technology, giving a fresh twist to storytelling. In a world that often feels dominated by digital screens, this compact invention encourages people to appreciate the charm of hand-drawn art. Each flicker of the pages evokes nostalgia for a time when animations were crafted frame by frame. Art enthusiasts and animation lovers alike can relish the tactile experience of physically handling the book while savoring the delightful motion of the drawings. Whether you're sharing it with friends or enjoying a quiet moment alone, the flickbook machine offers a joyful escape. So next time you're searching for a unique gift or a fun way to enjoy animation, why not try your hand at creating your own flickbook? Believe it or not, galaxies collide to create stars. When two galaxies come together in a cosmic dance, fascinating things happen. These gigantic collections of stars, dust, and gas don't just pass through one another. Instead, they interact gravitationally, leading to a spectacular transformation of their structures. As they merge, the gas clouds within the galaxies can compress, creating the perfect conditions for new stars to form. Imagine clusters of bright, shining stars popping up all over the place, lighting up the night sky. This stellar nursery effect greatly influences the future of both galaxies involved, often resulting in a brand new galactic shape. Some stars that form from this collision may eventually evolve into supernovae, enriching the surrounding space with heavier elements. In essence, rather than just causing chaos, these cosmic collisions are creative forces. They remind us how interconnected everything is in the universe, as each event reshapes the galaxies for billions of years to come. Isn't it incredible to think that our Milky Way might one day collide with another galaxy? You might be surprised by huskies' incredible fur. Huskies are amazing dogs, well known for their thick double-layered coats that keep them warm in freezing temperatures. This fur consists of an insulating inner layer that traps heat and an outer layer that protects against the harsh elements. Even though they shed lightly throughout the year, twice a year they experience a significant shedding process called blowing their coat. During this time, it's crucial to groom them regularly to manage the fur flying around your home. Prospective husky owners should be prepared for this grooming commitment, as well as the exercise needs of these energetic and playful pups. Despite their beautiful appearance and friendly demeanor, caring for a husky demands dedication. Are you ready to welcome a furry companion into your life? Incredible journey of a young model in just 48 hours. At just 19 years old, Fabio Lensoni took a bold leap of faith by moving to the US, despite his father's disapproval. Imagine stepping off a plane with no safety net and landing a modeling contract worth $150,000 in less than 2 days. This whirlwind opportunity opened doors for Fabio, allowing him to work with Gap Inc. on an exciting launch shortly after. His talent quickly caught the eye of many, leading him to become a familiar face on magazine shelves, appearing on up to 15 book covers every single day. His story is a shining example of how taking risks can lead to extraordinary success. Fabio's determination and quick rise in the modeling world show that sometimes following your passion can defy expectations and create amazing opportunities. What would you do if faced with such a life-changing choice? Guess what really drives Lego Brücke's charm? This vibrant bridge in Wuppertal, Germany, captures attention with its playful design that mimics colorful Lego bricks. While it looks like it's made from plastic toys, this architectural wonder is actually built from sturdy concrete. The creative mastermind behind its eye-catching appearance is street artist Martin Hewald, who painted the structure in bright colors to spark joy and inspire imagination. This unique blend of artistry and engineering showcases how art can transform ordinary structures into landmarks. People of all ages flock to see this whimsical bridge, often taking photos and marveling at its playful character. Lego Brücke not only serves a practical purpose for pedestrians, but also stands as a symbol of creativity in urban spaces. So, next time you think of bridges, remember that they can also be works of art, inspiring wonder in everyone who crosses them. Prepare to be amazed by the iPhone's impact. The launch of the first iPhone in 2007 changed our daily lives in ways we couldn't have imagined. This groundbreaking device combined internet access, a powerful camera, GPS, and a wide array of applications, all in one sleek package. Suddenly, we could bank online, shop with just a few taps, and connect with friends and family no matter where they were. The iPhone didn't just make life easier, it transformed entire industries. For example, businesses adapted to mobile commerce, and social media flourished as people shared their lives with others through photos and videos. As smartphones became commonplace, communication shifted dramatically. Today, we rely on these devices for everything from navigation to entertainment, illustrating just how deeply embedded they are in our everyday routines. Who would have thought that a single device could reshape the world we live in? You might be shocked to learn that tea bags fight odors. This clever trick relies on the tannins found in tea, which are amazing at absorbing moisture and neutralizing unpleasant smells. If you've ever dealt with stinky shoes or that sweaty scent in your gym bag, just grab a couple of dry tea bags, slip them inside your shoes or bag, and let them work their magic overnight. As the tea bags soak up the moisture, they'll help eliminate the unpleasant odors that can sometimes leave you feeling embarrassed to take off your shoes in public. It's a simple, cost-effective solution that not only helps freshen up your gear, but also puts those used tea bags to good use. Plus, it beats spending money on fancy air fresheners or odor eliminators. Next time your footwear needs some freshening up, consider this unexpected solution. Who would have thought tea could do so much? This might surprise you. Kit Kat bars reduce waste. Have you ever wondered what happens to all those imperfect Kit Kat bars that don't make the cut? Instead of tossing them aside, Nestlé has a clever solution. During production, any damaged or broken Kit Kat pieces are not wasted. They're ground up and blended into the delicious chocolatey filling we love. These bits are mixed with cocoa and sugar, creating a rich flavor while ensuring that nothing goes to waste. This practice not only helps cut down on food waste, but also gives each Kit Kat a unique taste profile. It's a win-win for both the company and chocolate lovers everywhere. So next time you unwrap that crispy, chocolate-covered treat, remember that it's not just a snack, it's also part of an eco-friendly initiative. The idea of recycling broken candy into something delightful shows how companies can innovate while caring for the planet. Isn't it amazing to think that enjoying a simple treat can also help reduce waste and contribute to sustainability? Here's what actually happens when cities face crises. In Germany, a recent unfortunate incident involving an injured person has highlighted the complexities of urban life during emergencies. Such events not only test the resilience of the city's emergency services, but also reveal the profound impact on the community's sense of safety and security. In moments of crisis, like this one, residents and officials must quickly come together to respond effectively, whether it's through medical assistance, mental health support, or just lending a helping hand to those affected. This atmosphere often fosters a sense of solidarity and collective recovery. Plus, urban planners and policymakers may reconsider safety measures and emergency protocols to better prepare for future incidents, emphasizing the importance of resilience in city design. How communities navigate such challenging situations can ultimately shape their identity and strength in the face of adversity. What if I told you tequila can have a worm? This curious addition to some lower-end tequila brands is not just a quirky marketing gimmick, it's a fascinating piece of tequila folklore. The legend goes that adding a worm to the bottle somehow enhances the drink's flavor or even adds a bit of mystique. While you won't find this in premium brands, many people associate this practice with the more budget-friendly options available. The worm, actually the larva of a moth known as the red worm, is often preserved in mezcal, a cousin of tequila. For some, consuming the worm is a rite of passage or a party trick, sparking conversations among friends. It's essential to note that not all mezcals or tequilas have the worm, only specific brands choose to include it. So if you ever come across a tequila bottle with this unusual extra, you're in for a quirky experience. Whether you try it or just enjoy the story behind it, the worm in tequila is surely an unforgettable aspect of drinking culture. Imagine a lost colony in American history. The Roanoke Colony, founded in 1587, is one of the most intriguing mysteries in early American history. When resupply ships returned in 1590, they found the colony completely deserted, leaving behind only the eerie word Croatoan carved into a tree. This simple clue sparked endless theories about what happened to the settlers. Some historians believe that the colonists assimilated with the nearby Croatoan tribe, while others suggest they may have fallen victim to disease or famine. The difficulty of communication, as well as the challenges of the New World, likely added to their struggles. The disappearance of the Roanoke settlers remains an open question, fascinating archaeologists and history buffs alike. What really happened to those brave souls? The mystery endures, inviting speculation and exploration into America's early colonial past. Did you know about Kayatur Falls in Guyana? This stunning waterfall is famous for its impressive power, with torrents of water cascading down to create a mesmerizing mist that can be spotted from miles away. The roar of the falls is so strong that it resonates in the surrounding landscape, adding to the natural symphony of the area. Visitors flock to this incredible sight, not just for the breathtaking views, but also to experience the incredible energy that the falls exude. Kayatur Falls is nestled within the lush rainforest, providing a perfect backdrop for nature lovers and adventure seekers alike. Whether you're hiking through the trails or simply soaking in the atmosphere, the sight and sound of the rushing water can be truly unforgettable. It's a perfect reminder of nature's raw beauty and power, inviting everyone to appreciate the wonders that lie within our planet. Who's ready to explore this majestic sight? Did you know microbeads harm our oceans? These tiny plastic particles, often found in exfoliating soaps and scrubs, might feel great on your skin, but they come with a big environmental cost. When you wash your face or body, those microbeads can easily slip down the drain, traveling through wastewater systems and, ultimately, into our rivers and oceans. Once in the water, they attract harmful pollutants and get consumed by marine life, which can lead to serious health issues for the animals, and even for us if we eat seafood. This means microbeads contribute significantly to ocean pollution, posing a threat to ecosystems and biodiversity. Many countries have started banning their use, highlighting the urgent need to protect our waters. So next time you reach for that scrub, consider opting for a natural alternative. Every small change can help keep our oceans clean and vibrant. Did you know people spend 3 years on the toilet? Research reveals that the average person dedicates a surprising amount of time, about 3 entire years, sitting on the toilet throughout their lifetime. Each bathroom visit typically lasts between 5 to 10 minutes, and many people go 2 to 3 times a day. When you add it all up, that's a staggering number of hours spent in a bathroom stall. It's no wonder this space has become a haven for relaxation and unwinding. While sitting there, many people enjoy reading, playing games on their phones, or scrolling through social media, turning these bathroom breaks into brief but much-needed mental escapes from the hustle of daily life. This phenomenon not only highlights our unique bathroom habits, but also raises questions about how we choose to spend our downtime. You won't believe the Eiffel Tower's surprising origin story. Originally, this magnificent structure was meant for Barcelona, Spain. Designed by the engineer Gustave Eiffel, the tower showcased revolutionary iron architecture that dazzled even the most discerning critics. However, the city of Barcelona turned it down, thinking it clashed with its beautiful landscape. Little did they know, Paris was watching. When the French capital got wind of this ambitious design, it quickly embraced the idea, leading to the iconic landmark we know today. Completed in 1889 for the World's Fair, the Eiffel Tower towers at 1,083 feet tall, making it one of the tallest structures in the world. Since then, it has become a symbol of love and culture for millions of visitors. Imagine if Barcelona had accepted it. Would it have ever become the emblem of Paris? What if I told you about ancient purple dye? This captivating color, deeply entwined with the essence of royalty in ancient Rome, was created through an extraordinary process of milking and fermenting the liquid from snails. Imagine the dedication needed to gather 12,000 snails just to produce a single gram of this luxurious dye. Due to its rarity and the immense labor required, purple became synonymous with power and privilege, often reserved for emperors and the elite. In a time when colors could convey status, this stunning hue marked the Caesars and their closest associates, cementing their influence over the empire. As a result, people began to associate the color purple with wealth, greatness, and authority, a legacy that still influences fashion and design today. So the next time you see purple, remember its incredible journey from the sea to the throne. What do you think it represents today? Believe it or not, lipstick was once outlawed in Britain. Back in 1770, the British Parliament took a surprising step by enacting a law that targeted women who wore cosmetics like lipstick. This law wasn't just about beauty, it was fueled by societal fears that women might use makeup to deceive men into marriage. Sounds wild, right? At the time, some folks believed that wearing lipstick could be an act of witchcraft, an evil tool to ensnare unsuspecting suitors. This reflects the strict gender norms and anxieties of the 18th century, where appearances were often scrutinized and a woman's virtue was tied to her honesty. Amidst these fears, legislation aimed to control women's choices, showing how much societal values can influence laws. Thankfully, those days are long gone, and today lipstick is just a fun way to express yourself. But isn't it fascinating how something as simple as makeup can reveal so much about history? Hard to believe, but beavers build incredible lodges. These skilled builders create cozy homes in deep pools of water, far from the dams they also construct. While many might think beavers live inside their dams, the truth is quite the opposite. Beavers gather sticks, mud, and rocks to engineer their lodges, forming a secure and insulated space where they can raise their young and stay safe from predators. The entrance to these lodges is usually submerged underwater, allowing for a sneaky entry and exit. Their unique behavior not only showcases their incredible engineering skills, but also benefits the environment. By building dams, beavers create wetlands that promote biodiversity, filter water, and help control floods. Next time you see a beaver dam, remember that there's a fascinating lodge ready for exploration just below the surface. This might surprise you. White tigers aren't a separate species. White tigers are fascinating animals, showcasing a rare genetic mutation that leads to their stunning white fur. You might think they represent a unique subspecies in the tiger family, but that's not the case. In reality, white tigers are Bengal or Siberian tigers that have inherited a recessive gene, impacting their fur pigmentation. This genetic quirk means that the striking white coat, which often has black or dark brown stripes, can appear in tiger litters when both parents carry the gene. In the wild, these tigers are incredibly rare. Their unique coloring makes them more visible to predators and less effective hunters, which is why they are seldom seen in their natural habitat. Sadly, the allure of their beauty has led to breeding programs in captivity, raising concerns about genetic health and ethical considerations. As you learn about these majestic creatures, keep in mind that white tigers are more than just a pretty sight. They're a vivid reminder of nature's diversity and the importance of preserving their wild cousins. Adventure at 72. Can you believe this journey? Jean-Jacques Sauvin, a spirited 72-year-old, made headlines by crossing the Atlantic Ocean in a barrel. What might sound like a wild story is a remarkable testament to his adventurous spirit. Starting from the coast of Portugal, Sauvin spent 122 days gently drifting towards the Caribbean. Equipped with only the essentials and his fearless attitude, he navigated the vast ocean in a makeshift vessel, showcasing that age is no barrier to fulfilling dreams. His journey not only captured our imagination, but also inspired countless others to pursue their own adventures, no matter how challenging they may seem. By enduring fierce waves and unpredictable weather, Sauvin proved that determination and a sense of adventure can lead to incredible experiences. Who wouldn't be inspired by his journey and the thrill of the open sea? Is it really true that tongues can make records? Byron Schlenker certainly made his mark by boasting the widest tongue ever recorded, measuring an astonishing 3.5 inches. This remarkable feature not only earned him a spot in the Guinness Book of World Records, but also captivated the imagination of people everywhere. What's even more fascinating is that this unique trait runs in the family. His daughter followed in his footsteps and became the woman with the widest tongue in the world. Their fun and quirky story highlights how genetics can pass down unusual characteristics. Imagine the dinner table conversations they must have had, comparing their impressive tongues. This family connection sparks curiosity about how such traits develop and whether there are more tongue champions out there. So, who knows? Maybe you've got a hidden talent waiting to be discovered, even if it's not quite as wide. What if I told you universal baby sounds exist? Priscilla Dunstan, an Australian researcher, has made a fascinating discovery that could change how we understand our little ones. Through her work, Dunstan has deciphered specific sounds that babies make, suggesting that these noises aren't just random cries but actually convey their needs. For example, she identified certain sounds that indicate hunger and others that signal discomfort or the need for sleep. By observing hundreds of babies, Dunstan found that regardless of culture or language, infants express similar sounds representing similar needs. This means that parents around the globe might just be able to translate these cries. Imagine the relief of knowing exactly what your baby wants simply by tuning into their sounds. This groundbreaking insight encourages parents to communicate more effectively with their babies, fostering a deeper bond and understanding. So the next time a baby cries, could it be a simple call for help or comfort that we just need to listen for? You might be shocked to learn that ancient inks were poisonous. In China, emperors used cinnabar-based inks that contained mercury to draft their royal decrees. This stunning choice not only made their documents vivid, but also dangerously toxic. Cinnabar, with its bright red pigment, was highly coveted for its striking appearance, yet its mercury content posed serious health risks. With royal proclamations vital to governance, these toxic inks demonstrated how beauty could come with a heavy price. Imagine holding a scroll that could actually harm you just by touching it. As fascinating as these historical materials are, they remind us to consider the hidden dangers in products we often take for granted. So the next time you admire an antique manuscript, think about the artistry involved and the risky materials that could have been used. How many other secrets are hidden in the pages of history? What if I told you earphones began in the military? In the early 20th century, earphones were created primarily for military communication, ensuring clear conversations in aviation and other critical settings. As technology advanced, the first consumer earphones appeared in the 1950s, but they were far from comfortable. These bulky devices were mainly used with radios and early audio players, making listening a bit of a challenge. The game changed dramatically in 1979 with Sony's revolutionary Walkman, which made music portable and popularized lightweight earphones. Suddenly, people could enjoy their favorite tunes while walking, jogging, or commuting. Fast forward to today, and earphones have evolved into sleek, wireless earbuds equipped with incredible noise-canceling technology. They've become an essential part of our daily lives, whether we're working, exercising, or just relaxing. It's fascinating to think that what began as a military tool ended up transforming our personal music experience, isn't it? Have you ever considered buying invisible art? In an unusual turn of events, an art collector forked over $10,000 for a piece of artwork that you can't actually see. This peculiar transaction involved a sculpture called Fresh Air, created by the actor and artist James Franco. Instead of a typical canvas or sculpture, Franco's creation consists of a concept, an endless tank of oxygen. The idea behind this invisible artwork is to encourage people to think deeply about art and what it truly represents. Is art meant to be visual, or can it also be conceptual? Some may raise their eyebrows at such a significant price tag, but for many this acquisition speaks to the changing landscape of contemporary art. Artists like Franco challenge the norms by pushing boundaries, asking us to engage with ideas rather than just physical objects. This raises the question, what does it mean to own a piece of creativity? In a world of rapidly evolving art forms, who knows what other invisible treasures might be waiting for collectors? Hard to believe, but bodies decompose underground. When an average adult body is buried 6 feet below the surface without a coffin, it undergoes a fascinating and natural process of decomposition. Typically, this process takes about 8 to 12 years. But the exact timing can vary significantly based on soil conditions. For instance, in moist, nutrient-rich soil, bacteria and other decomposers thrive, speeding up the breakdown of organic matter. Conversely, dry or sandy soils can slow down this process considerably. As the body breaks down, various stages occur, starting with the soft tissues decomposing first, leading to the eventual exposure of bones. This transformation not only highlights nature's recycling system, but also raises intriguing questions about how environmental factors impact decomposition. Have you ever thought about what happens to bodies after burial? Could depleted uranium affect Gulf War veterans' health? During the first Gulf War, over 436,000 U.S. troops encountered depleted uranium, a dense material used in armor-piercing rounds. This exposure sparked concerns about its long-term health effects on veterans, raising questions that are still discussed today. Depleted uranium, though less radioactive than natural uranium, can pose risks when fragments enter the body. Many veterans have reported an array of health issues, from respiratory problems to rare cancers, leading to a growing interest in studying the potential links. Experts continue to research how exposure affects not only the veterans, but also the surrounding environments where these materials were used. As soldiers return home, the legacy of their service and the materials they handled remain pivotal in understanding both individual health and environmental safety. How can we ensure the well-being of those who served? Surprisingly, it's a fact that logos shape culture. The use of distinctive film logos, along with the striking designs of surrounding buildings, often links directly to the entertainment industry. These symbols aren't just for branding, they hold cultural significance and can influence how we perceive entire cities. For example, the iconic Hollywood sign doesn't just mark a location, it represents a global beacon of dreams and storytelling. Similarly, buildings adorned with cinema-related imagery can create a vibrant atmosphere that attracts tourists and locals alike. This interplay between visual media and architecture shows how art influences public identity and perception. When we see these logos, they evoke memories and emotions tied to our favorite movies and shows, reminding us of the stories that shape our lives. Could it be that what we see around us actually impacts how we see ourselves? Did you know that Austria has a thrilling glass bridge? Standing majestically above the Dachstein Glacier, this stunning suspension bridge reaches an impressive height of 1,312 feet. As you walk across, the views are nothing short of breathtaking, showcasing the stunning landscape of the Alps. But that's not all. At the end of the bridge, adventurers can step onto an incredible glass platform known as the Stairway to the Void. Imagine looking straight down into the abyss below. This daring experience offers a unique perspective and a rush of adrenaline that few other attractions can match. Perfect for thrill seekers and nature lovers alike, this bridge is a must-visit destination. Whether you're capturing pictures of the crystalline glacier or feeling the thrill of standing above a deep drop, it's a memorable adventure. Are you ready to face your fears and take a step out into the void? Hard to believe, but your phone needs cleaning. If your cell phone is making strange sounds, it's a telltale sign that the speakers might be dirty. Over time, dust and debris can build up in the speaker grills, affecting the audio quality and your listening experience. The good news is that cleaning them is a simple maintenance task that anyone can do. Start by turning off your phone to avoid accidents. Then, use a soft bristled brush or a can of compressed air to gently remove any grime nestled in the speaker openings. Avoid using liquids as they can cause further damage. Once you've cleaned the speakers, turn your phone back on and test the sound. You might be amazed at how much clearer your audio becomes. Regular cleaning can keep your phone sounding great and prevent long-term issues. So when was the last time you gave your phone a little TLC? Is it really true that seatbelts save lives? Absolutely. Wearing a seatbelt can dramatically reduce your chances of dying in a car accident by 45%, and it cuts the risk of serious injury by a remarkable 50%. This life-saving tool acts like a protective barrier, keeping you firmly in your seat during those unexpected moments. Think about it. In a crash, your vehicle might stop suddenly, but without a seatbelt, your body continues moving forward at high speed. That's where the seatbelt shines, preventing you from being thrown around or, worse, ejected from the car. It's not just about you either. Seatbelts play a crucial role in protecting other passengers and drivers too. As simple as buckling up seems, it's one of the most effective ways to enhance your safety on the road. So the next time you hop in the car, remember to buckle up. Your life might depend on it. This might surprise you. Elephants parade in Sri Lanka's festival. Every year, Kandy bursts into celebration during the Asala Perahera, an extraordinary festival held in July or August that captivates thousands. At the heart of this grand event is the sacred tooth relic of the Buddha, which draws devotees and tourists alike. The festival features a mesmerizing procession where beautifully decorated elephants take center stage, adorned with vibrant fabrics and ornaments. Accompanying these majestic creatures are skilled traditional dancers, energetic drummers, and daring fire eaters, showcasing the rich tapestry of Sri Lankan culture. The significance of elephants in the country runs deep, symbolizing strength, wisdom, and loyalty throughout its history. Witnessing the Asala Perahera is not just about enjoying the spectacle, it's an immersion into the spiritual heartbeat of Sri Lanka, where ancient traditions come alive in a dazzling celebration. Are you ready to experience this cultural marvel? Did you know that clocks were once quite casual? Before 1687, the technology of clockmaking was pretty basic, focusing primarily on hours rather than minutes. This meant that most clocks only displayed a single hand that marked the hour, leading to a more leisurely approach to timekeeping. People often relied on natural cues, like the position of the sun, to judge the time of day. This relaxed attitude toward punctuality reflected everyday life, where arriving a little late wasn't considered a big deal. It wasn't until Sir Isaac Newton's groundbreaking work with calculus laid the foundation for precise measurements that minute hands began to emerge on clocks. With the introduction of minute hands, the way people thought about and managed their time shifted dramatically. Suddenly, schedules tightened and punctuality became a virtue. Imagine how different life was back then, without the pressure to be exactly on time. What if I told you Kris Jenner has 13 grandchildren? This impressive number comes from her daughters Kourtney, Kim, Khloe, and Kylie, as well as her son Rob. As a savvy businesswoman in the reality TV and beauty industries, Kris has turned family milestones into golden opportunities. Imagine the celebrations that unfold with every birthday or holiday, bringing in not just joy, but also brand potential. With each new addition to her family, Kris can explore exciting ventures, perhaps launching merchandise or crafting memorable family-focused events. From the playful antics of the youngest ones to the budding interests of her older grandchildren, there's a lot of inspiration for new ideas. It's fascinating how Kris navigates the balance of family and business, steering her brand while building lasting memories. Who knows what innovative projects are on the horizon as her family grows?